All right, welcome to your pretest essay feedback. I couldn't find a better way to do this with Adobe Spark, so I hope you find this helpful. I'm going to be just walking through the essay and what you have going on, and try to give you some good and good feedback and some opportunities to make this better. And of course, I'm not going to get to everything here, but I'm going to try and give you kind of the big picture items. And if you want me to take a closer look at it, please get in touch with me, email, office hours, or after class. So here we go. So thank you for abiding by the instructions of putting your PID and pretest prompt. Um, I think your sub title is direct. I'd like to see something maybe a little more creative there. Um, I do like, it's. I know it's hard to get a good image against the text and to make it not look busy. So that's really great. I think there's a kind of weird cutoff like here for the ERM and the kind of half cutoff of the legend here. So just making sure the image size, you might need to resize it. I think, like just going in just on the pipeline itself will be more effective. Okay. So I think, the way that you have this set up, this is, less of kind of a persuasive essay. This is more kind of an assignment in a class. So what I want you to do is think about, how this article would exist. Like if you were writing this in the real world, um, how would people look at this, And so I think, like laying out Finch's and Joyce's claims in different paragraphs is good. I would just maybe have a header here of like Finch's view or Joyce's view, and kind of have them in different areas. And I like that you separate that out. Um, I like what we need in here is some citations because we're definitely pulling from that article. So making sure that you're citing in here and also you're creating a works cited at the end. Um, we want to make sure we're pulling and citing and not plagiarizing. Um, so it's important to both, even if you're paraphrasing and not directly quoting, um, you know, if you're getting this information from the article, you need to cite the article. Um, you know, so it's good to kind of, go through their article. I think what I'm also missing is just like an overview of, um, the pipeline might have its own paragraph where it's like, here's the pipeline, but here's Finch's view of the pipeline. Um, because like you're kind of including, um, some information specifically about the environmental impact there. But I think what we're really looking for too is just like a quick overview of the pipeline itself. Um, and what we're also looking for is, some additional information outside of this. Um, you know, right here, you're kind of just summarizing, and then this part is the only part in here that you're actually like interacting. And you want to be careful about your language, right? So as a when you say extreme prejudice, it comes off like your own writing is actually extremely prejudiced, because you're making that kind of position. So you don't want to use strong language like that. You want to say, something of like, they're coming from, very different perspectives. Here are those perspectives, and they obviously don't align with one another. Um, so, you want to be careful about your own language here. Um, Another note is making sure like in your prose here you have two sentences in a row that begin the same way. Actually, all three of the sentences have the same subject, so that gets kind of boring as a reader. So making sure that you're using different starts of the sentences will keep interest in. Also, if you look up here, Finch and he. Um, Again, you want to vary your subjects up, especially two sentences in a row like that. Um, but I'm definitely looking for more here. There's not nearly as much interaction with the text that I like, and there's not a lot of image or film or graphics or graphs in here. So, I think this, needs quite a bit of work from this point. We want to make sure we're citing things. We want to make sure we're doing additional research and bringing that in and offering like a little more interaction between all of the articles. Um, so let me know how we can improve. But overall, just make sure you're doing research, you're citing it, you're creating a works cited here, especially on an assignment like this. Not only are you citing images, but you're bringing more images in to argue. So let me know if you have any additional questions, and, and I'd be happy to help you make this article more substantial.